My husband and I had been toying with the idea of starting a family, and I knew I wasn't ready to retire from sport, but I was always a bit, I guess, apprehensive as to, is it possible? In Tokyo, for all the female events in the kayak, there was at least one mum on the podium, sometimes more. And I think when I saw that, it was obvious that it was possible. I think when we decided that we wanted to start a family, and simultaneously I knew I wasn't ready to hang up the paddle. And then I started to realise that as I was talking about it, people were doubting it and questioning, my intentions, I guess, or, why would I want to do that? Or, life's about to change. Like, what do you mean you still want to paddle? So I guess the biggest barrier or hurdle for me has just been other people's perceptions.
Probably for me as a scientist as well, when we first had that conversation, started going through the scientific literature, and there's such little information around, first of all, obviously athletes falling pregnant, as well as then what does that look like with training during pregnancy. So I think that's where it's been fantastic with the AIS Female Health Initiative.
It's obviously hard to have a lot of research because you need women to fall pregnant and to stay in sport. As an athlete, we always want to improve, and when I came home from Tokyo and decided that this was the path I wanted to go on, I knew I didn't want to stop training for the 9 or 10 months. So we kind of peeled back the layers and looked at, well, what can we control and what improvements can we make while I'm pregnant, while making sure that I'm still, loving paddling.
Because we've worked with Alyce for so long, we have so much data on Alyce. So we were really confident with some of our training prescription that, okay, we know Alyce well. Alyce also knows her body super well. So we're able to put a really solid training plan in place.
My strength gains have been really, really good. And for me, I'm not a strong person naturally. I'm very tall and lanky. And so getting strong in the gym's always been difficult. And so this has been a period where I've been able to really focus on that.
It's always been about the importance of Bob's health, Mum's health, but you still can train and still can train to quite a high level. And I think that's an important message, because probably the one thing which I never realised is perception of a lot of people that you shouldn't be training during pregnancy.
When I was a younger athlete, even talking about your period or your menstrual health or anything like that was a bit taboo, and it's probably only in the last 4 to 6 years that we've actually started to speak more about it at training and with the girls we're training with, and then also getting educated through the AIS. And whether it pays off when I make the games or not, I think that's besides the point. Just being able to still be in the boat until 33 weeks and still being training, I'm 39 weeks almost, and still on the bike and still in the gym. And I think it's important to show young females that you can have a dual career.